road vlog number 2. I didn't get down to doing much boat building this week. I've been focused on this project. Well, a few years ago, shouldn't have been a few years ago, it should have been just recently. A few years ago I started doing a renovation on our house, putting an addition on, and I had this cedar fence and gate that I had to take down in order to facilitate that. Finally, I've gotten to the point where I can re-erect it and find the time to do it. That's what I've been up to. I got off my ass and poured some footings a little while back. Even had the lumber for it sitting around probably for, the better part of 6 months, thinking I was going to get to it earlier. Anyhow, I got the original sections of fencing re-erected, and the big trick was trying to figure out how to incorporate the existing stuff into the new layout, because it is now longer than it was, which is a good thing, because it's basically creating, for me, what is I would call a little compound, and I've been wanting this for a while. It's just someplace I can stow bicycles, and the workshop always produces a certain volume of garbage that I hate leaving around for the neighbors to see. So someplace I can stash that stuff. The trick is it's not a straight run of fence. It takes sort of a funny turn now. The swooping curves, grape trellis, gate, all of that stuff has changed. Kind of fun getting around to the point where I could figure out how to change the way it looked. The way I approached that was the way I would approach doing a lot of things, especially in boats, is we do a mock-up. And so just using, flexible battens, spring clamps, and bits of scrap, I was able to get everything positioned and then start playing around with how I'm going to fill in the blanks. That worked well. I've been editing part 3 of my model building series, which is taking that wooden half-hull model and using it to develop plank shapes for another cardboard model, but one that's properly representative of the boat. And there's not a ton of good reasons to do that, except for the fact that I'm kind of having fun exploring this model making business. You could use this method that I've used to actually develop planks for a full-size boat if you wanted to, and maybe I'll play around with doing that. And I'm thinking I'm going to move ahead with doing a properly built planked version of this model, but also in miniature. This is going to scale it up, and I've got some fun ideas for how that video is going to come together. That could be a little bit of a longer series unto itself. That's it for this week. Don't know what I'm going to get up to next week exactly. I haven't decided. I do have some canoes that need restoring, so I might get onto that. Damn it. Some duct tape, bubble gum, or something like that. This doesn't want to stay put. Over and out. Wow.